for Kapatisi TV.
Together we achieve, together we can fly, reaching for the sky.
ICFA University, Meghalaya.
Tihajar ngut kipai ba nong chong snong kasar shalong kuntop ikitrai jela bar kiwi pat kijai penrio klei simbenta haka jilang pai ba pelapelong dak nyota youth council haka apply trik naitung aja penrio haka mat kaying darbar thau an barim hakan dailan kum kajing ajing kersan ya kajing yekhi kisamla kari hajantan mentar New Delhi pelapelong dak cockroach janta party ban persya kajing naitu kijing keli ke examen NEET UG Presiden ke HYC ba Roy ku Parsendam habakran ka jingelang ulong ka Jingpang ka bagi Hymmen ki para ki mat ha Delhi ka Pynpang lang iksamla ka jela Meghalaya ulong baka Shanghok iksamla puli ka Meghalaya pan ajing kersa ni jing ki samla ha Delhi nama bagi ki nakabanta kalaway chongki
We will fight, 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 we will fight. Modikan, modikan, modikan. Your presence here today shows that you are concerned about the future of your child, about the future of your brother, of your sister. Your presence here today sends a very clear message to the people that are in power that you cannot mess with the youth of this country because the work, the pain that our brothers and sisters are facing in New Delhi, it pains us also in the streets of Meghalaya, in every household of Meghalaya. Today, we are gathered here not because we want to protest, not because we enjoy to protest, but because in the face of injustice, even keeping silence is also an injustice. We remember the words of the great Martin Luther King Jr. He once said that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Injustice that is causing now on the streets of New Delhi to the youth who are demanding for the rights of each and every youth of this country. Today, it is happening in New Delhi. Tomorrow, it might happen in Shillong. It might happen in Aizawl, in Impal, in any part of the country. If we, the citizens of this country, do not rise up and stand to tell, to show these people who are in power that we will not tolerate the injustice caused to the youth. We will not tolerate the injustice caused to our children, to the future, to their future. Before we talk about protest, let us also talk about the causes that lead to this protest. Behind every student that sat in examination hall to write their exam, there are families who have sacrificed. There are fathers who have sacrificed. There are sleepless nights. There are mothers who have sacrificed for their happiness just to make sure that their kids get the best education. But one paper leak or one incident of paper leak, the whole dreams is shattered. Now the question is, who will take responsibility for this? If not the people who are in power? Who will take responsibility for the future? For the years that our children, that our students have lost. To prepare for one need exams, a student will have to take a gap of a year or two just to prepare so that they get good marks, good grades, they get to admitted in some good institution. But one incident of paper leak shattered the whole dream. The question is, who will take responsibility? If not the people who are in power? If not the education minister of this country? He should take the responsibility. the people of Meghalaya, the youth of Meghalaya, we are here today together to send also one very clear message to the government of India, to the people who are in power, that government may come and government may go. Political parties may fall and they may rise. But the people of India and the Constitution of India will remain constant. And our rights under the Constitution of India will be there. You may arrest us. You may detain us. But how will you arrest and detain the idea, the courage of the youth of this country? Our government, the people who are in power, they think that they are invincible. No one can touch them. But the youth of this country, for the last 1 month, 1.5 months, they have been fighting, they have been protesting in New Delhi, and I'm sure that this incident that has happened for the last few years will also speak to the minds of all the youth of the country, in all parts of the country, to rise up together and to fight. Because what the youth are fighting, they are not fighting for their own benefits, but they are fighting for the benefits of millions of youths across the country. They are fighting for reform to be brought in the education system of this country. You cannot play with the future of the youth of this country. So today, this meeting here in Shillong, from the hills of Shillong, we want to send a message to our youth, to our fellow youth in New Delhi, that you are not alone. The people of Meghalaya are with you. The youth of Meghalaya are with you. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. And I'm sure that in the days to come, more and more youth will join in this protest till the day that we see that true transformation, true reformation in the education system of our country. You say that the youth are the future of this country. The question we want to ask you, what future? What kind of a future do our youth dream of? When the examinations are compromised, the honest students are being cheated. What kind of future do we look for our kids, for the students, for the youths of this country? Years of hard work, months of sleepless nights, sacrifices of our family, sacrifices of our loved one, just to prepare for one important exam in the life of a student. But one paper leak shattered the whole dreams. It shattered the dreams of not only of a particular student, but it shatters also the dream of the family. So we live in a country where these people who are in power, they don't care about the education system. They leave it to the drain. They don't want to change, to bring reforms. Why? Because their children does not study in India, they study abroad. They don't want the education system to be better. Because they know that their children, they don't have to study in India, they'll study abroad. They want the youth of India to be affected by the system that is there now. They don't want to change the system. They don't want to better the system. They want to keep the youth of this country in frustration. They want to keep the youth of this country in a state of mind that will lead them to more ill than for the better. The youth are thinking in New Delhi, it is a fight for the future of the country. It is a fight for the future of our kids. So we, as the people of Meghalaya, the youths of Meghalaya, we also have to stand shoulder to shoulder with them.
Mornings are always busy. everything feels fast. I hear mom shouting and I'm trying not to be late. Outside, Shillong is already awake. Cars move slowly, horns are loud. It feels like everyone is in a hurry. Then the STEMS bus comes in, bright and yellow, always on time. The caretaker waves and I feel okay. Inside, we laugh and sing. We share snacks, we help each other with homework. It feels nice. My parents know I'm safe through the STEMS app on mom's phone. Because this bus isn't just a ride. It takes us to school with friends and a little bit of hope. This is STEMS, our ride, our future.